Years spent giving. Time, energy, heart. You poured it out. Family, friends, strangers. Now, old age creeps in. You stand in silence. Where did it go? Who gives back? No one. That's the truth. A hard truth. You chased their approval, their words, their glances. Each step drained you. Each hope left you empty. What if you stopped? Stopped running, stopped pleading? Marcus Aurelius knew. Focus on what you control. Their hearts, not yours. Your peace, yours alone. But here's the danger. Keep chasing, you crumble. Bitterness grows. Energy fades. Dignity slips away. Silent losses stack high. Have you noticed? How long have you waited? For them to see you? To value you? Look in the mirror. Who's left standing there? Just you. Always you. Before we go deeper, a story waits. One man, like you. He stood where you stand. An old man sits. Porsche creaks under him. Evening hums with crickets. Phone lights up. Messages from grown children. Busy. Distant. Always rushing. He types a reply. Words spill out fast. Hoping they'll respond. Hoping they'll care. Screen stays dark. He checks it again. Heart sinks a little. Years of giving flash. Fixed their bikes. Paid their debts. Listened through tears. Now they're gone. Living their lives. He grips the phone. Wants to call out. Wants to be heard. But something stops him. A book lies nearby. Marcus Aurelius. Worn pages. He opens it slowly. Control what you can. His breath slows down. He sets phone aside. Stars blink above him. Crickets sing louder now. He leans back. Still. No words. No fight. Just him. Just night. The world moves on. He doesn't chase it. Like an oak. Unmoved. Its roots hold deep. No need for noise. Stillness speaks louder. This isn't just him. It's you, too. 10 lessons wait ahead. If you feel this, we're here, quietly. Lesson 1. Chasing others' approval. You sit at dinner. Family chatter fills air. Their voices overlap yours. You clear your throat. Share a story. Something from your past. A lesson hard learned. They nod, barely there. Phones glow under fingers. Eyes flick to screens. You try again. Raise your voice. Make a joke. It lands flat. Laughter doesn't come. You feel it. That familiar pull. To be seen. To be heard. You've done this before. Years of it. Younger days. Same game. Worked late for praise. Boss's nod meant everything. Helped friends move houses. Moved their furniture. Listened to their fights. All for a glance. A quick thanks. You thought it built. Bonds. Trust. Love. But now, older. You're still chasing. Still begging for eyes. For someone to say, you're enough. It feels natural. Normal. Even. Who doesn't want love? Who doesn't want respect? So, you keep going. Call your grown kids. Check if they're proud. Post online. Waiting. Likes. Comments. Anything. Each try feels light. Just one more effort. But it stacks up. Each glance you seek drains a little more. You don't see it. Not at first. But it's there. A quiet theft. Your energy slips away. Your dignity frays. Every time you bend to their distracted gaze, you lose something. Something you can't name. It's not their fault. They're busy, living their lives, chasing their own nods. But you keep giving, hoping they'll turn, hoping they'll see you. And they don't. Morning coffee, alone. You scroll their pages, see their lives unfold. They're busy, happy. Without you. You call again. Voicemail answers. You leave a message. Words spill out, hoping they'll call back. They don't. You stare at walls. Photos from old days. You were their rock, fixed their bikes, paid their debts, Saturday through their tears. Where are they now? Living, moving, forgetting. You feel the ache, that empty space. You gave it all. Time, energy, heart. For what? A nod? A smile? It's not their fault. They're chasing, too, their own approvals, their own fleeting nods. But you keep running, keep bending, keep hoping, and it costs you every single time. You lose something, something you can't name. It's not just energy, it's dignity, it's control. Each time you chase, you hand it over. Their glance becomes king, their silence your judge. You feel it now, that gnawing pain. Not loud, not sharp, but constant, like a slow leak, dripping away your core. You sit in traffic. Someone cuts you off. You want to honk, want them to know you're still here, still matter. But why? Why their eyes? Why their judgment? You check your phone. No new messages. You refresh the app. No new likes. It stings. You hate that it stings, but it does. You've trained yourself to need their gaze, to crave their nod. It's a habit, a trap. You didn't see it, not when young, not when busy, but now, in quiet. It's clear, you've been running, chasing shadows. Their approval isn't yours. It never was. And yet, you gave your strength, gave your peace. For what? A fleeting, good job? A half-hearted thanks? It's not enough. It never will be. This is the cost. Your energy drains. Your heart grows heavy. You feel smaller, less like you. Each chase chips away at who you are. You see it now, in the mirror. Lines on your face, eyes that search for someone to say, you're enough. But they don't. They never do. And you're left with that ache. It's not new. You've carried it through years, through decades, hoping they'd fill it. They can't. No one can. This is the danger. Keep chasing. You break. Bitterness takes root. Resentment grows tall. You become the man who waits for scraps, who begs for eyes, who lives for others, and loses himself. Your dignity frays. Your power fades. Ach nod you Zeke pulls you further from your center, from your control. You feel it now, that slow unraveling. It's not loud, but it's there, stealing your peace, stealing your stillness. You've given enough, more than enough, and yet you chase. Why? What's left to prove? You sit in silence. The room feels heavy. The world moves on without your voice, without your effort, and you realize you're still here, but not for them, not anymore. This is the truth, a hard truth. Chasing their approval, it's a thief. It takes your strength, it takes your joy, it leaves you empty. You see it now, in the quiet, in the dark. You've been running for too long, and it's time to stop. Seneca knew this. Happiness lies in reason, not in their eyes. You can't control them, their thoughts, their hearts, their fleeting glances. Chasing approval is futile. A game you lose every single time. You feel it now. That weight you carry, it's not theirs. It's yours. You chose to chase, to bend, to plead. But there's another way. A quieter path. Marcus Aurelius wrote, focus on your own, your mind, your peace, not their distracted nods. Stop seeking their gaze. Turn inward instead. Start small. Walk alone at dawn. Feel the cool air. No one to impress. Just you, just now. Read that old book, the one you shelved. Pages turn for you, not for their praise. Write in a journal your thoughts, your truth. No one needs to read. It's yours. It's enough. Say no to invites. The ones that drain. Family gatherings. Old friends. They pull you back to that old chase. You don't owe them. Not your time. Not your dignity. Choose your moments. A quiet coffee shop. Sit by the window. Watch the world pass. No need to speak. No need to prove. You're here. You're whole. Epictetus said it. You control your mind, not their opinions, not their silence. When they ignore you, don't flinch. Don't beg. Stand tall, unmoved. Their eyes don't matter. Your stillness does. Try this tomorrow. Someone cuts you off. In traffic, in talk. Don't react. Don't chase. Let them go. Feel the power. It's in your silence, not in their nod. You've spent years running after shadows. Their approval fades, like smoke in wind, but you remain. Your heart, your core, build it back. One choice at a time. Refuse their judgment, their cold shoulders. They don't define you. Never did, never will. Look at your life, the hours you gave, the energy you spent. For what? A fleeting good job? A half-hearted thanks? It's not worth it. It never was. You see it now, in the quiet nights. When the house is still, you don't need them to feel enough. You are enough. Right here, right now. This is the shift. From their eyes to your stillness. From their words to your control. You walk away. Not bitter, not broken, but free. You choose yourself, not out of spite, but out of dignity. No more chasing, no more begging. You stand in silence, and that's enough. Seneca's voice echoes. Live for your reason, not for their applause. You feel it now, that spark inside. It's always been there, buried under their gaze. Let it breathe, let it grow. You don't need nods. You don't need eyes. You need your truth, your control, your peace. So you sit. Night falls around you. Crickets hum outside. The world keeps moving, but you're still. You're unmoved. No one watches. No one claps. And yet, you're whole. This is the truth, a hard truth. Their approval means nothing. Your dignity means everything. Stop chasing shadows. Stand in your light. You are enough. Always there. Lesson 2. Speaking to be heard. You're at the bar. Old friends gather close. They talk politics. Loud. Voices clash like swords. You lean in. Have something to say. A point to prove. You speak up. Words spill out fast. They cut you off. Someone laughs. Not with. You try again. Louder this time. Explain your side. They roll their eyes. You feel the heat. That urge to win. To be heard. To matter. It's always been there. This need to speak. To fill the silence. You've done it before. At work. In meetings. Correcting a colleague. Proving you're right. Hours spent arguing. Online threads. Endless. You type and type. Defending your view. Strangers fire back. You fire harder. Each word feels vital, like it defines you. You've shouted at screens, at family dinners. When kids ignored you, you raised your voice, hoping they'd listen, hoping they'd see. You thought it worked, thought words changed minds. But now, older, you see the truth. They didn't hear. They never did. You sit in quiet. Replay those moments, the fights, the debates, all that noise. For what? A not? A pause? You feel the ache, that empty echo, words thrown to air, falling to nothing. You've spent years speaking to be heard, in boardrooms, on phones, with friends, with foes. Each time you spoke, you gave something up, your peace, your calm. You didn't see it, not in the heat, not in the rush, but it was there, a silent cost. Every shouted word, Every typed reply, it drained you, bit by bit. You feel it now, that gnawing tension. It's not their fault. They're trapped, too, in their own noise, their own battles. But you kept speaking, kept pushing words, hoping they'd stick, hoping they'd change. And they didn't. You walk alone. Evening air is cool. You hear your voice, echoing in memory, arguing with a friend, correcting a stranger, defending your pride. What did it gain? A fleeting victory. A hollow, "I'm right"? It wasn't worth it. It never was. You sit at home. Television hums in background. You scroll through comments. Someone's wrong again. Your fingers itch. Want to type back. Want to set straight. You pose. Feel the old pull. To speak. To fight. It's a habit. A trap you built. You've done this daily. At stoplights. In texts. Correcting. Explaining. Proving. Each word a weight. Each fight a chain. You feel smaller. Less like you. You see it now. In quiet moments. When the world fades. You've been shouting. Into a void. Their ears are closed. Their minds are set. And yet, you spoke. Gave your energy. Gave your stillness. For what? A fleeting glance. A grudging nod. It's not enough. It never will be. This is the cost. Your peace erodes. Your heart grows heavy. Each word you force pulls you deeper into their chaos, into their noise. You lose your center, your dignity frays. You feel it now, that slow unraveling. It's not loud, but it's there, stealing your calm, stealing your power. You've given enough, more than enough. And yet, you speak. Why? What's left to prove? You stand in silence. The room feels still. The phone is dark. The world keeps spinning. Without your voice, without your fight. And you realize you're still here. But not for them. Not anymore. This is the truth. A hard truth. Speaking to be heard, it's a thief. It takes your strength. It takes your peace. It leaves you empty. You see it now. In the dark, in the quiet. You've been shouting for too long. And it's time to stop. Epictetus saw it. You control your words. Not their ears. Not their minds. Speaking to be heard. It's a losing fight. You can't force change. You can't shift hearts. Their thoughts aren't yours. Their silence isn't yours. But your voice is. Your stillness is. There's another way. A quieter strength. Marcus Aurelius knew. Speak only what matters. Save your words. Guard your peace. Start small. Next time they argue, at dinner, online, don't jump in. Don't raise your voice. Sit back. Watch. Let their words clash. Feel the calm settle. No need to prove. No need to win. You're above the noise. Try it tomorrow. Someone baits you. A comment, a jab. Your blood stirs. You want to fire back. Pause. Breathe. Wet. Let the urge pass. Feel the power. It's in your silence, not in their reply. Walk away from debates. The ones that drain. Politics. Gossip. Egos. They pull you in. Twist your words. Steal your calm. You don't owe answers. Not to them. Not to anyone. Choose your moments. Speak when it counts. A friend in pain. A child who listens. Your words carry weight. When they're rare. When they're true. Epictetus said it. Silence is a shield. It guards your mind. It keeps you whole. When they interrupt, don't flinch. Don't push. Nod. Step back. Their noise isn't yours. Your dignity stays intact. You've spent decades shouting into voids, arguing for scraps. A nod. Ah, you're right. It fades like dust, but you remain. Your heart, your core, build it back. One choice at a time. Refuse their chaos, their endless debates. They don't define you. Never did. Never will. Look at your life. The words you spilled. The fights you fought. For what? A fleeting victory? A hollow cheer? It's not worth it. It never was. You see it now. In the evening hush. When shadows grow long. You don't need fights to feel enough. You are enough. Right here. Right now. This is the shift. From their ears to your stillness. From their fights to your control. You walk away. Not weak. Not beaten. But free. You choose silence. Not out of fear. But out of strength. No more shouting. No more pleading. You stand in quiet. And that's enough. Seneca's wisdom lingers. Speak less. Live more. Not for their applause. Not for their ears. You feel it now. That spark inside. It's always been there. Buried under noise. Let it breathe. Let it grow. You don't need fights. You don't need wins. You need your peace. Your dignity. Your core. So you sit. Stas, blinkabo. The house is still. The world keeps turning. But you're unmoved. No one argues. No one interrupts. And yet, you're whole. This is the truth. A hard truth. Their ears mean nothing. Your silence means everything. Stop chasing noise. Stand in your quiet. You are enough. Always were. Lesson 3. Clinging to past roles. You wake at dawn. House is too quiet. No footsteps. No voices. Kids are long gone. Their rooms now empty. You walk past them. Old trophies catch dust. You were their hero. Fixed their broken toys. Cheered at their games. Drove them to school. Always there. Always strong. You defined yourself. The provider. The guide. The one who solved. Work was the same. You led the team. Answered late-night calls. Put out every fire. Colleagues leaned on you. You carried the weight. It felt like purpose. It felt like you. But now, retired. Desk empty. Phone silent. No one calls. No one needs you. You sit at breakfast. Coffee grows cold. You check your email, hoping for something. A question. A task. Nothing comes. You feel the void. That gnawing loss. You try to fill it. Call your kids. Offer advice. Unask. They're polite. Distant. They have their lives. You volunteer at church. Organize events. Lead groups. Hoping to be needed. People smile. Move on. You join old colleagues. Drinks at the bar. They talk new projects. You nod. Left behind. You tell old stories. Of deals you closed. Of crises you fixed. They listen, half there. You feel it slip. That old identity. It's fading fast. You cling tighter. Post old photos online. You were the leader. The father. The rock. You caption with pride. Fef likes. Fef comments. The world doesn't care. It keeps moving. Without your role. Without your title. You sit in silence. Replay those years. The sacrifices. The hours. All for that name. Dad. Boss. Hero. You thought it lasted. Thought it defined you. But roles don't stay. They shift. They vanish. And you're left. With what? An empty shell. You've done this daily. Chasing who you were. Fixing things unasked. Leading where unneeded. Each try feels right. Like you're still you. But it's a lie. A kietrap. You didn't see it. Not in the rush. Not in the pride. But now, in stillness, it's clear you've been holding a ghost of yourself. Each time you cling, you lose something. Your peace. Your now. You feel it now. That heavy anchor. It's not their fault. They've moved forward. Built their own worlds. Their own roles. But you keep pulling. Back to the past. Back to the weight. And it costs you. Every single day. You lose your present. Your joy. Your calm. Each role you chase drags you deeper into what was. into what's gone. You feel smaller, less like you. You see it now. In the morning light, when the house creaks, you've been carrying a shadow too long. Your dignity frays, your purpose fathers. Eich memory you grip, steals your today. You walk to the mirror, lines mark your face. Eyes search for meaning, for who you are, not who you were. This is the cost. Your heart grows heavy, your days grow dim. You become the man who lives in yesterday, who begs for roles, who loses himself. This is the truth, a hard truth. Clinging to the past, it's a thief. It takes your strength. It takes your now. It leaves you empty. You see it now, in the quiet, in the dark. You've been holding for too long, and it's time to let go. Like a dry tree, clinging to dead branches, you hold the past. It weighs you down. Marcus Aurelius saw it. Live in the now, not in old roles, not in faded titles. You can't control time, their lives, their needs, but you control this. Your mind, your present. There's another path, a lighter way. Let the branches fall. Start small. Clear the spare room. Their old toys, gone. Not your burden now. No need to keep. No need to mourn. Try it tomorrow. Don't call to fix. Their fights, their plans. Let them stumble. Let them grow. You're not their anchor. Not anymore. Walk to the park. Sit on a bench. Watch leaves drift down. No one to lead. No one to save. Just you. Just now. Pick up a hobby. That guitar you shelved. Strum a few notes. Not for their cheers. For your own joy. Plant a small garden. Seeds in soft earth. Water them daily. They grow for you, not for their eyes. Say no to tasks. The ones that pull. Committees. Favors. Old ties. They chain you back to who you were. You don't owe them. Not your time. Not your identity. Choose your moments. A kid bookstore. Browse without rush. Pick a novel. Read for yourself. No need to teach. No need to guide. You're here. You're whole. Seneca said it. Life is what's now, not what was then. Not what they expect. When they move on, don't chase. Don't cling. Stand still, unmoved. Their paths aren't yours. Your peace is yours. You've spent years carrying old names. Father, leader, hero. They fade like leaves, but you remain. Your heart, your core. Build it anew, one choice at a time. Refuse their weight, their silent demands. They don't define you. Never did. Never will. Look at your life. The roles you played. The masks you wore. For what? A title? A duty? A fleeting thank you. It's not worth it. It never was. You see it now, in the evening light, when shadows stretch long. You don't need roles to feel enough. You are enough. Right here, right now. This is the shift. From their needs to your stillness. From their past to your present. You walk away, not lost, not broken, but free. You choose yourself, not out of pride, but out of dignity. No more clinging, no more carrying. You stand in now, and that's enough. Epictetus voice echo. Let go what's gone, not for their sake, not for their memory. You feel it now, that spark inside. It's always been there, buried under roles. Let it breathe. Let it grow. You don't need titles. You don't need duties. You need your truth, your purpose, your calm. So you sit. Night wraps around you. Stars pierce the dark. The world keeps turning, but you're unmoved. No one calls. No one leans. And yet, you're whole. This is the truth. A hard truth. Past roles mean nothing. Your now means everything. Stop holding ghosts. Stand in your light. You are enough. Always were. Lesson 4. Reacting to disrespect. You stand in line. Grocery store hums low. Someone cuts in front. No glance, no sorry. Your jaw tightens. Words rise like fire. You want to speak. Call out their rudeness. Make them see you. You've felt this before. At family dinners. Kids dismiss your words. Roll their eyes. Talk over your stories. You snap back. Voice sharp. Loud. Hoping they'll respect. Hoping they'll listen. It's not just them. At the old job, younger colleagues smirked, ignored your advice. You argued, pushed, proved. You still matter. Online, it's worse. A stranger's comment stinks, mocks your opinion. You type a reply. Fingers hit keys hard. Defending your pride. Each time feels right, like you're standing tall, like you're fighting back. You've done this years, reacting to slights, to cold shoulders, to careless words. A driver cuts you off. You honk, you curse. They don't even look, but you feel it. That burning anger. It's not new. It's lived in you. Through decades, through fights. You thought it helped, thought it showed strength. But now, older, you see the truth. It didn't fix them. It didn't change them. You sit at home, replay those moments, the shouts, the glares, all that heat. For what? A fleeting win? A hollow stand? You feel the ache, that empty churn. Each reaction took something. Your calm, your peace. You didn't notice. Not in the moment, not in the rage, but it was there, a silent theft. Every sharp word, every clenched fist, it drained you. Bit by bit, you feel it now. That gnawing tension, it's not their fault. They're careless, blind, lost in their world, their own fights. But you keep reacting, keep biting back, hoping they'll bow, hoping they'll see. And they don't. You walk alone. Streetlights flicker above. You hear your voice, echoing in memory, snapping at a waiter, arguing with a friend, correcting a stranger. What did it gain? A moment's release? A fleeting, I showed them. It wasn't worth it. It never was. You sit on the porch. Night air grows cool. You scroll through texts. Someone's slight again. A missed call. A curt reply. Your blood stirs. Want to text back. Want to set straight. You pause. Feel the old pull. To react. To fight. It's a habit. A trap you built. You've done this daily. In stores. In talks. Defending. Proving. Raging. Each jab a weight. Each fight a chain. You feel smaller. Less like you. You see it now. In quiet moments. When the world fades. You've been burning. In their fires. Their slights aren't yours. Their disrespect isn't yours. And yet, you fought. Gave your energy. Gave your dignity. For what? A careless glance. A grudging pause. It's not enough. It never will be. This is the cost. Your peace erodes. Your heart grows heavy. Each reaction pulls you into their chaos, into their storm. You lose your center. Your power phrase. You feel it now. That slow unraveling. It's not loud, but it's there. Stealing your calm. Stealing your stillness. You've given enough. More than enough. And yet, you react. Why? What's left to prove? You stand in silence. The room feels still. The phone is dark. The world keeps moving. Without your fight, without your heat. And you realize you're still here, but not for them. Not anymore. This is the truth. A hard truth. Reacting to disrespect. It's a thief. It takes your strength. It takes your joy. It leaves you empty. You see it now. In the dark, in the quiet, you've been fighting for too long. And it's time to stop. Marcus Aurelius knew Don't let them steal your peace, your calm. Their disrespect isn't yours. You can't control their words, their smirks, their slights. But you control this. Your reaction, your stillness. There's another way. A stronger path. Let their fire burn without your fuel. Start small. Next time they cut. In line. In talk. Don't clench your fist. Don't raise your voice. Breathe. Look away. Let them pass. Feel the quiet settle. No need to fight. No need to prove. You're above their chaos. Try it tomorrow. A yup kommer fast. A co-worker's slight. A stranger's comment. Your blood boils. You want to snap. Pause. Count to 3. Let the heat fade. Feel the power. It's in your silence, not in their game. Walk away from fights. The ones that pull. Family arguments. Online threads. They bait you in. Twist your words. Steal your peace. You don't over-replies. Not to their rudeness. Not to their egos. Choose your moments. Speak when it's true. A friend who listens. A cause that matters. Your words carry weight. When they're rare. When they're yours. Epictetus said it. Silence guards your soul. It shields your mind. It keeps you whole. When they dismiss you, don't flinch. Don't chase. Nod. Step back. Their slight isn't you. Your dignity stays firm. You've spent years burning in their fires, reacting to their jabs. A shout, a glare. It fades like smoke, but you remain. Your heart, your core. Build it back, one choice at a time. Refuse their storm, their careless words. They don't define you. Never did. Never will. Look at your life. The fights you fought. The words you hurled. For what? A moment's stand? A fleeting win? It's not worth it. It never was. You see it now. In the evening hush, when shadows grow long, you don't need fights to feel enough. You are enough. Right here, right now. This is the shift. From their slights to your stillness. From their chaos to your control. You walk away, not weak, not beaten, but free. You choose silence, not out of fear, but out of strength. No more reacting, no more burning. You stand in quiet, and that's enough. Seneca's wisdom lingers. Let their words fall, not on your shoulders, not in your heart. You feel it now, that spark inside. It's always been there, buried under raga. Let it breathe, let it grow. You don't need fights. You don't need wins. You need your peace, your dignity, your calm. So you sit. Night wraps around you. Crickets hum softly. The world keeps spinning, but you're unmoved. No one baits, no one stings. And yet, you're whole. This is the truth. A hard truth. Their disrespect means nothing. Your silence means everything. Stop feeding their fire. Stand in your light. You are enough. Always were. Lesson 5. Seeking external validation. You check your phone. Morning light spills in. No new messages. You scroll social media. Friends post their lives. New cars. Big trips. You pause. Feel it. That key its sting. You want to post. A photo. A thought. Something to show. You're still here. You write a caption. Share an old memory. Wait for the likes. Wait for comments. One comes, then none. You check again. Screen stays still. You feel the weight. That need to be seen. It's always been there. This hunt for approval. You've done it before. At work, years ago. Stayed late for praise. Hoped the boss noticed. You spoke up loud. In meetings. At parties. Hoping eyes turned. Hoping they clapped. With family, too. You planned the dinners. Paid for the trips. Waited for thank you. Waited for love. Sometimes it came. A nod, a smile, but never enough, never what you craved. Now, older, you're still seeking, calling old friends, hoping they remember. You share a story. They listen, half there. You feel it fade. That spark you chased. You try harder. Join a club. Volunteer at events, hoping they'll say, "You're important." They don't. They move on. You sit alone. Evening shadows stretch. You open your laptop. Emails from no one. You feel the ache, that empty hunger. You've spent years chasing their eyes, their words, their nods. Each time you sought, you gave something up. Your peace, your core. You didn't see it. Not in the rush, not in the hope, but it was there. A silent cost. Every post you made, every smile you begged, it drained you, bit by bit. You feel it now, that gnawing void. It's not their fault. They're busy, distant, chasing their own nods, their own fleeting praise. But you keep reaching, keep waiting, hoping they'll see, hoping they'll care. And they don't. You walk outside, stars prick the sky. You hear your voice, echoing in memory, praising yourself too loud, fishing for compliments, pleasing everyone else. What did it gain? A fleeting, "well done," a hollow cheer. It wasn't worth it. It never was. You sit at breakfast. Coffee steams in mug. You scroll again. Someone's new promotion. Your chest tightens. You want to share, want to be seen. Your fingers hover, ready to post, ready to beg. You pose, feel the old pull, to seek, to shine. It's a habit, a trap you built. You've done this daily, in talks, in texts, waiting, hoping, craving. Each nod a chain, each silence a weight. You feel smaller, less like you. You see it now, in quiet moments, when the world fades. You've been chasing a ghost of worth. Their praise isn't yours. Their silence isn't yours. And yet, you sought, gave your energy, gave your dignity. For what? A passing glance, a grudging, "nice." It's not enough. It never will be. This is the cost. Your peace dissolves. Your heart grows heavy. Each nod you chase pulls you deeper into their judgment, into their void. You lose your center, your strength frays. You feel it now, that slow unraveling. It's not loud, but it's there, stealing your calm, stealing your whole. You've given enough, more than enough, and yet you seek. Why? What's left to prove? You stand in silence. The room feels still. The phone is dark. The world keeps moving, without your post, without your plea. And you realize you're still here, but not for them, not anymore. This is the truth, a hard truth. Seeking validation, it's a thief. It takes your strength. It takes your joy. It leaves you empty. You see it now, in the dark, in the quiet. You've been chasing for too long, and it's time to stop. Seneca saw it. True worth is within, not in their nods, not in their praise. You can't control their eyes, their words, their hearts, but you control this. Your mind, your value. There's another way. Acquieter truth. Stop chasing their light. Find your own. Start small. Close the app. Put the phone down. Walk outside alone. Feel the morning air. No one to impress. Just you. Just now. Write for yourself. A journal. A note. Your thoughts. Your truth. No likes needed. No comments required. It's yours. It's enough. Say no to pleasing. The ones who drain. Family expectations. Old ties. They pull you back to that old hunger. You don't owe them. Not your effort. Not your dignity. Choose your moments. A silent coffee shop. Sit by the window. Watch rain streak glass. No need to post. No need to prove. You're here. You're whole. Epictetus said it. Your worth is yours. Not their fleeting cheers. Not their silent shrugs. When they overlook you, don't bend. Don't beg. Stand tall, unmoved. Their praise isn't you. Your stillness is you. Try this tomorrow. Someone ignores your call. A friend. A child. Your heart wants to chase. Wants their sorry. Pause. Let it go. Feel the power. It's in your silence, not in their words. Walk away from traps. The ones that lure. Crowds. Applause. Attention. They feed the void, but never fill it. You don't need eyes. Not theirs. Not anyone's. Watch the sunrise. Feel its warmth alone. Not for their wow. For your own joy. Cook a small meal. Taste it slowly. Not for their wow. For your own joy. You've spent years running after echoes. Their claps. Their likes. They fade like mist. But you remain. Your heart. Your core. Build it back. One choice at a time. Refuse their judgment. Their careless glances. They don't define you. Never did. Never will. Look at your life. The nods you chased. The smiles you bought. For what? A fleeting, good job. A hollow, you're great? It's not worth it. It never was. You see it now. In the evening glow. When shadows fall soft. You don't need praise. To feel enough. You are enough. Right here. Right now. This is the shift. From their eyes. To your stillness. From their cheers. To your control. You walk away. Not empty. Not lost. But free. You choose yourself. Not out of pride, but out of strength. No more seeking. No more waiting. You stand in silence. And that's enough. Marcus Aurelius' voice. Live for your reason. Not for their applause. Not for their gaze. You feel it now. That spark inside. It's always been there, buried underneath. Let it breathe. Let it grow. You don't need nods. You don't need likes. You need your truth, your value, your calm. So you sit. Night folds around you. Stars burn in quiet. The world keeps moving. But you're unmoved. No one watches. No one claps. And yet, you're whole. This is the truth. A hard truth. Their praise means nothing. Your worth means everything. Stop chasing echoes. Stand in your light. You are enough. Always were. Lesson 6. Interfering in others' lives. You pick up the phone. Your grown son's name. He's late to call. You dial. He answers. Voice sounds rushed. You ask about work. About his new plans. He's short. Vague. You press harder. Offer advice. Unasked. Try this. Do that. Esses. Goals get. You feel the gap. That need to fix. To guide. To lead. It's always been there. This urge to step in. You've done it before. With kids, years ago. Planned their every step. Chose their schools. Pushed their dreams. Thought it was love. With friends, too. Heard their fights. Gave solutions fast. Told them what's right. They nodded. Moved on. At work, same thing. Saw a colleague slip. Jumped in to correct. Thought you were helping. Thought you were needed. Now, older, you're still doing it. Texting your daughter. Warning about her job. She replies with thanks. But doesn't listen. You call a friend. He's in a mess. You lay out steps. He shrugs. Changes topic. You feel the weight. That need to save. You try again. Email old coworkers. Suggest better systems. They don't write back. You sit in silence. Evening hums outside. You replay those talks. The advice. The plans. All that effort. For what? A polite nod? A fleeting, okay? You feel the ache. That empty pull. Each time you stepped, you gave something up. Your peace, your calm. You didn't see it. Not in the urge, not in the care, but it was there, a silent cost. Every word you spoke, every fix you offered, it drained you, bit by bit. You feel it now. That gnawing tension. It's not their fault. They're walking their paths, making their mistakes, chasing their own truths. But you keep pushing, keep meddling, hoping they'll follow, hoping they'll thank, and they don't. You walk alone. Morning air is crisp. You hear your voice, echoing in memory, telling kids what's best, correcting a friend's choice, steering a stranger's plan. What did it gain? A moment's control? A fleeting, "You're right"? It wasn't worth it. It never was. You sit at breakfast. Coffee steams in quiet. You check your phone. A text from your son. He's struggling again. Your fingers itch. Want to call. Want to fix it. You pose. Feel the old pull. To interfere. To save. It's a habit. A trap you built. You've done this daily. In calls. In talks. Guiding. Pushing. Steering. Each word a weight. Each plan a chain. You feel smaller. Less like you. You see it now. In quiet moments. When the world fades, you've been carrying their burdens, their paths. Their choices aren't yours. Their lives aren't yours. And yet, you pushed, gave your energy, gave your stillness. For what? A grudging thanks? A half-heard nod? It's not enough. It never will be. This is the cost. Your peace dissolves. Your heart grows heavy. Our fix you try pulls you deeper into their chaos, into their storms. You lose your center, your dignity frays. You feel it now, that slow unraveling. It's not loud, but it's there, stealing your calm, stealing your whole. You've given enough, more than enough, and yet you interfere. Why? What's left to save? You stand in silence. The room feels still. The phone is dark. The world keeps moving. Without your advice, without your plans. And you realize you're still here, but not for them. Not anymore. This is the truth. A hard truth. Interfering in lives. It's a thief. It takes your strength. It takes your joy. It leaves you empty. You see it now. In the dark. In the quiet. You've been pushing for too long, and it's time to stop. Epictetus saw it. Let others walk alone. You can't control their paths, their choices, their falls. But you control this. Your words, your stillness. There's another way. A quieter strength. Let their lives unfold. Without your hand. Start small. Next time they call, your son, your friend, don't offer fixes. Don't steer their plans. Listen, nod, be there. Let them find answers. Feel the calm settle. No need to save. No need to lead. You're above the urge. Try it tomorrow. A text comes in. They're lost, struggling. Your heart wants to jump, wants to solve it. Pause, breathe, wet. Let the impulse fade. Feel the power. It's in your silence, not in their thanks. Step back from burdens, the ones that pull, family dramas, friends' fights. They drag you in, twist your peace, steal your calm. You don't owe solutions, not to their chaos, not to their storms. Choose your moments. Speak when it's true. A rare word, a gentle nudge. Your voice carries weight when it's sparse, when it's yours. Marcus Aurelius said, focus on your own, not their wandering steps, not their broken plans. When they ignore you, don't push, don't plead. Stand still, unmoved. Their paths aren't yours. Your peace is yours. You've spent years carrying their weights, fixing their messes, guiding their lives. It fades like wind, but you remain. Your heart, your core, build it back. One choice at a time. Refuse their burdens, their silent demands. They don't define you, never did, never will. Look at your life, the plans you made, the advice you gave. For what? A fleeting thanks, a hollow nod? It's not worth it. It never was. You see it now. In the morning light, when silence wraps tight, you don't need fixes to feel enough. You are enough. Right here, right now. This is the shift. From their lives to your stillness. From their chaos to your control. You walk away. Not cold, not distant, but free. You choose silence, not out of neglect, but out of wisdom. No more interfering, no more carrying. You stand in quiet, and that's enough. Seneca's voice echoes. Let them learn alone, not for their sake, not for their growth. You feel it now. That spark inside, it's always been there, buried under care. Let it breathe, let it grow. You don't need thanks. You don't need roles. You need your truth, your dignity, your calm. So you sit. Night hums around you. Stars glow in silence. The world keeps turning, but you're unmoved. No one leans. No one asks. And yet, you're whole. This is the truth. A hard truth. Their lives mean nothing. Your peace means everything. Stop carrying their loads. Stand in your light. You are enough. Always wear. Lesson 7. Neglecting your health. You wake up stiff. Knees creak. Back aches. Mirror shows new lines. You shrug it off. Coffee masks the fog. You've got things to do. Kids need your call. Friends need your ear. Work emails pile up. You push through pain. Skip breakfast again. Lunch is a rush. A burger. A soda. No time to walk. No time to rest. You've done this before. Years of it. Late nights for others. Missed sleep for work. Cancelled gym for family. Always someone first. You were the rock. Carried their loads. Fixed their problems. Ignored your own. Thought it was strength. Thought it was duty. Now, older, you feel the toll. Breath comes shorter. Steps feel heavier. You sit at dusk. Couch sinks under you. You rub your shoulder. Pain lingers longer now. You try to stand. Body fights you back. You feel the weight. That kiet decline. You've ignored it. Pushed it aside. Helped a friend move. Stayed up for kids. Ate on the go. No time for you. You check your phone. A text from work. They need you again. You say yes. Always yes. Body begs for rest. Mind begs for peace. But you keep giving. Keep running. Keep neglecting. You thought it was fine. Thought you were tough. But now, in silence, you see the truth. Each skipped meal. Each sleepless night. It took something. Your strength. Your spark. You didn't notice. Not in the rush. Not in the care. But it was there. A silent theft. Every late night. Every quick bite. It drained you. Bit by bit. You feel it now. That gnawing weakness. It's not their fault. They didn't see. They leaned on you. You let them lean. But you kept pushing. Kept ignoring. Hoping you'd last. Hoping you'd endure. And you didn't. You walk to bed. Floor creaks underfoot. You catch your breath. It's harder now. You remember youth. Running with ease. Lifting without pain. Where did it go? You gave it away. To their needs. To their calls. You sit in quiet. Replay those years. The sacrifices. The rush. All for them. For what? A fleeting thanks? A tired nod? You feel the ache. That empty shell. Each time you gave, you lost something. Your body. Your mind. You didn't see it. Not in the grind. Not in the love. But it was there. A slow unraveling. You've been crumbling. Under their weight. Their needs aren't yours. Their lives aren't yours. And yet, you gave. Gave your health. Gave your vitality. For what? A passing, "You're great," a grudging smile? It's not enough. It never will be. This is the cost. Your strength fades. Your heart grows heavy. Each day you neglect pulls you deeper into their demands, into their chaos. You lose your core, your power frays. You feel it now. That slow decay. It's not loud, but it's there. Stealing your life. Stealing your whole. You've given enough. More than enough. And yet, you neglect. Why? What's left to give? You stand in silence. The room feels heavy. The mirror waits. The world keeps moving. Without your health, without your strength. And you realize you're still here, but not for them. Not anymore. This is the truth. A hard truth. Neglecting your health. It's a thief. It takes your years. It takes your joy. It leaves you empty. You see it now. In the dark. In the quiet. You've been giving for too long. And it's time to stop. Like an old house. Cracks spread in silence. You've neglected the beams. Now they groan. Marcus Aurelius knew your body is yours. Not their endless needs. Not their urgent calls. You can't control time. Their lives. Their demands. But you control this. Your health. Your strength. There's another way. A firmer foundation. Start small. Wake up early. Stretch your stiff joints. Feel the blood move. No one to serve. Just you. Just now. Eat a real meal. Fruit, greens, warm bread. Taste it slowly. Not for their thanks. For your own vitality. Walk every day. Down the street. Through the park. Steps build your core. Not for their eyes. For your own life. Say no to rush. The ones that drain. Late favors. Extra tasks. They steal your rest. Pull you from yourself. You don't owe them. Not your body. Not your peace. Choose your moments. A quiet evening. Sit with soft music. Breathe deep and slow. No need to run. No need to give. You're here. You're whole. Seneca said it. Health is true wealth. Not their fleeting nods. Not their heavy loads. When they call late, don't jump. Don't bend. Set the phone down. Their chaos isn't yours. Your strength is yours. Try this tomorrow. Feel the ache rise. Your back, your knees. Don't ignore it. Don't push through. Rest, stretch, heal. Feel the power. It's in your care, not in their needs. Step back from giving. The ones that break. Family crises. Friends, please. They pull you thin. Wear your body down. You don't over health. Not to their storms. Not to their rush. Sleep 8 hours. Turn off the screen. Let the world wait. Your body needs you. Not their endless wants. Drink water slowly. Feel it cleanse you. Not for their praise. For your own life. You've spent years giving your strength. Spending your days for their calls. Their needs. It fades like dust. But you remain. Your heart. Your core. Build it back. One choice at a time. Refuse their weight. Their urgent demands. They don't define you. Never did. Never will. Look at your life. The years you gave. The health you spent. For what? A quick thanks? A tired nod? It's not worth it. It never was. You see it now. In the morning light. When breath feels short. You don't need them to feel enough. You are enough. Right here. Right now. This is the shift. From their needs to your vitality. From their rush to your control. You walk away. Not weak. Not broken. But free. You choose yourself. Not out of pride, but out of dignity. No more neglecting. No more giving. You stand in strength. And that's enough. Epictetus' voice echoes. Guard your own life. Not for their sake, not for their calls. You feel it now, that spark inside. It's always been there, buried under rush. Let it breathe. Let it grow. You don't need thanks. You don't need duties. You need your health, your power, your calm. So you sit. Night falls around you. Stars shine in quiet. The world keeps moving, but you're unmoved. No one leans, no one takes, and yet you're whole. This is the truth, a hard truth. Their needs mean nothing. Your health means everything. Stop breaking your house. Stand in your light. You are enough. Always will. Lesson 8. Holding on to resentments. You sit in Kiat. Night presses against windows. A name crosses your mind. Someone who hurt you years ago. Maybe décades. Their words still sting. A betrayal, a slight. You clench your jaw. Feel the old pain. It's sharp. It's heavy. You replay the scene. Their smirk. Their lies. You wish you'd spoken. Wish you'd fought back. You carry it still. That burning grudge. It's always been there. This weight of resentment. You've done it before. With family, old wounds. A sibling's cold shoulder. They took, never gave. You stew in silence. Hate how they won. With friends, too. One broke your trust. Gossiped. Turned away. You cut them off, but kept the anger. At work, same story. A colleague's sharp jab. Stole your idea. Got the praise. You smiled. Seethed inside. Now, older, you're still holding. Names stack like stones. Each one a memory. Each one a scar. You see their faces. In quiet moments, driving alone at dusk. Their voices echo. Mocking. Dismissing. Hurting. You grip the wheel. Want to scream. Want to settle scores. You don't. You can't. But you don't let go. You sit at dinner. Family laughs around you. You're there, but not. Mind stuck in past. That co-worker's betrayal. That friend's cruel words. You feel the heat. That need to curse. To blame. To hate. You try to shake it. Turn on the television. News fills the room. But the anger stays. Like a guest. Unwanted. Unmoving. You thought it was strength. Holding onto pain. Keeping their wrongs close. Thought it kept you sharp. But now, in stillness, you see the truth. It didn't free you. It didn't heal you. Each grudge you hold takes something away. Your peace, your light. You didn't notice. Not in the fire. Not in the hurt. But it was there. A silent chain. Every bitter thought. Every clenched memory. It drained you, bit by bit. You feel it now. That gnawing weight. It's not their fault. They've moved on, living their lives, forgetting their wrongs. But you keep holding, keep burning, hoping it rights things, hoping it balances. And it doesn't. You walk at night. Streetlights hum softly. You hear your heart, beating with old rage. Their faces flash again. Their words cut deep. You want to shout, want to make them pay. What did it gain? A moment's fire? A fleeting, they'll see. It wasn't worth it. It never was. You sit on the couch. Room feels too still. You scroll old emails. Their name pops up. Your chest tightens. Want to write back. Want to lash out. You pose. Feel the old pull. To hate. To hold. It's a habit. A trap you built. You've done this daily. In thoughts. In dreams. Reliving. Cursing. Clinging. Each grudge a weight. Each memory a chain. You feel smaller. Less like you. You see it now. In quiet moments. When the world fades. You've been carrying a fire that burns you. Their wrongs aren't yours. Their pain isn't yours. And yet, you held. Gave your energy. Gave your peace. For what? A bitter memory? A hollow score? It's not enough. It never will be. This is the cost. Your joy dissolves. Your heart grows heavy. Each grudge you keep pulls you deeper into their shadow, into their hurt. You lose your center, your dignity frays. You feel it now, that slow unraveling. It's not loud, but it's there, stealing your calm, stealing your whole. You've carried enough, more than enough, and yet you hold. Why? What's left to prove? You stand in silence. The room feels heavy. The past waits. The world keeps moving, without your anger, without your chains. And you realize you're still here, but not for them, not anymore. This is the truth, a hard truth. Resentments bind you. They steal your light. They leave you empty. You see it now, in the dark, in the quiet. You've been burning for too long, and it's time to let go. Marcus Aurelius knew. Forgiveness frees you, not them, not their wrongs. Their sins aren't yours. You can't control their hearts, their apologies, their guilt, but you control this. Your anger, your stillness. There's a lighter path, a fire to let die. Start small. Next time it burns, their name, their face. Don't feed the flame. Don't replay the hurt. Breathe deep. Let it fade. Feel the weight lift. No need to curse. No need to cling. You're above their shadow. Try it softly. Write their name down. The one who cut. Fold the paper. Tear it to dust. Not for their sake. For your own peace. Feel the release come. It's yours. It's free. Walk away from grudges. The ones that chain. Old fights. Old scars. They pull you back to pain. To darkness. You don't owe hate. Not to their memory. Not to their wrongs. Choose quiet moments. Sit under the sky. Watch clouds drift slow. Let their words dissolve. No need for vengeance. No need for score. You're here. You're whole. Seneca said it. Hate binds you to them. Not freedom. Not strength. When their face rises, don't grip. Don't burn. Close your eyes. Their wrongs fade away. Your light stays yours. Try this tomorrow. A memory stings. A slight from years back. Your chest wants to tighten, wants to hold it close. Pause. Breathe out slow. Let the grudge slip. Feel the power. It's in your release, not in their pain. Step back from anger. The thoughts that claw, they steal your nights. They dim your days. You don't need chains. Not theirs. Not ever. Walk a new path. Morning sun warms skin. Feel your steps. Light, unburdened. Not for their sorry. For your own joy. You've spent years carrying their fire, reliving their slights, replaying their cuts. It fades like ash. But you remain. Your heart, your core. Build it anew, one choice at a time. Refuse their shadow, their lingering wrongs. They don't define you. Never did, never will. Look at your life, the grudges you held, the anger you fed. For what? A fleeting justice. A hollow score. It's not worth it. It never was. You see it now. In the evening hush, when silence falls soft. You don't need hate to feel enough. You are enough. Right here, right now. This is the shift. From their wrongs to your stillness. From their pain to your freedom. You walk away. Not bitter, not broken, but free. You choose release. Not out of weakness, but out of strength. No more holding, no more burning. You stand in silence, and that's enough. Epictetus' voice echo. Let go their chains, not for their peace, not for their guilt. You feel it now, that spark inside. It's always been there, buried under Rage. Let it breathe, let it grow. You don't need grudges, you don't need scores. You need your truth, your dignity, your calm. So you sit. Night wraps around you. Stars glow in quiet. The world keeps moving, but you're unmoved. No one haunts, no one binds, and yet you're whole. This is the truth, a hard truth. Resentments cage you. Your freedom sets you free. Stop carrying their fire. Stand in your light. You are enough, always there. Lesson 9. Fearing irrelevance. You sit in silence. Morning light feels dim. House hums too quiet. No one knocks. No one calls. You check your phone. No messages. No emails. You feel it creep. That cold fear of being forgotten, of fading away. You felt this before. At the old job. Younger faces moved fast. Took your place. Talked new ideas. You tried to speak, to stay in light. They smiled. Moved on. With family, too. Kids grew up. Left the nest. They text less now. Live their own lives. You're not their center. Not anymore. You walk past photos. Old smiles. Old